Hello friends, welcome to CAD Maniac. This is Jitavu. Today in this AutoCAD tutorial for civil engineering as well as for AutoCAD architecture students, we will learn how we can draw section in AutoCAD, rather how to draw a building section in AutoCAD. And I am using AutoCAD LT software for this. Here you can see AutoCAD LT 2021 version. You can use AutoCAD or AutoCAD LT, whichever you feel like. Create an Autodesk student account and download AutoCAD 2018, AutoCAD 2019, AutoCAD 2020 or AutoCAD 2021, whichever your computer supports. Link provided in the I button on how to download AutoCAD in laptop. I have also listed 5 best laptops for AutoCAD. Links in the description section below. These are on offer right now, so you guys can check. This AutoCAD house section drawing tutorial is the 7th part of the AutoCAD tutorial for civil engineer series. You will get the previous video links in the description section as well as in the I button. So here is the section line, the ABCD section. We have cut this house with respect to the section line and we are observing it from east to west. And if you guys want me to draw a section from west to east as well, then do comment below. So this is the section drawing we will draw, and this is the 3D model actually, which I have cut with respect to the ABCD plane so that you guys get a fair idea of what we are creating. This is the east direction where we are standing and we are looking towards west. So you have to draw accordingly, imagining that way. I'll orbit the 3D model a bit so that you all get the 3D visualization of the 3D house. So I'll show you a little different way of drawing this section. At first I'll select the ground floor plan, the basement actually, as well as the first floor plan, and copy it towards the side. You will get the PDFs in the description section. Then type RO and press enter. Select both the drawings, press enter. Click somewhere here and then click downwards to rotate this by 270 degrees. Now I'll just copy the section line into the basement as well. Now imagine yourself here looking this way, passing along the section line. We will start with the ground level. So type L and press enter and draw a line as shown. It should cross the outer walls below. Now for the plinth level, type O and press enter. Specify the offset distance as 600, press enter. Select this line and click upwards to offset the line upwards by 600 mm. Right click to exit. Now I'll project this wall by using construction line. So type XL and press enter. Click at this snap, move upwards and left click, then right click to exit. Then right click to repeat construction line, click at this snap, left click upwards and then right click to exit again. Now you always have to imagine that you are passing through this line looking this way. So if you move along this line, next comes this line of this wall. So draw construction line passing through this snap as shown. Next we are cutting the staircase portion. We'll do it later. First we'll go through this wall. So use construction line and project the inner and the outer line of this wall. So it's done. Now I'll use trim command to trim a few lines. So type TR and press enter. Click on cutting edges in the command line. Select this line as the cutting edge. Press enter. Then select the lines as shown to trim all this. Now I'll put this slab. So this height is 3200 mm and this slab is of 100 mm thickness. So type O and press enter. Specify the offset distance as 3200. Press enter. Select this line and click upwards. Then select this line, move the cursor upwards, type 100 and press enter, and then right click to exit from offset command. Same way, we'll draw the first flow and the second flow. First I'll trim a few lines, so type TR and press enter again. Then click on cutting edges, select this line as the cutting edge, press enter, then select the portions as shown to trim. Always right click to exit. Right click again to repeat trim command and trim the lines as shown. Now I'll select the ground floor and erase it. Only the staircase portion and the ramp is remaining. We'll do this later. Now I'll move the first floor a bit upwards. Now in the first floor, let's see what we are getting. This wall we have already created. Next is this wall. So type Excel and press enter and project two lines as shown. Next is this wall. So repeat construction line and project two lines as shown. Now moving along the section line, we are cutting this wall. So project this line as well as shown. Now I'll trim and extend a few lines. So type TR and press enter. Click on cutting edge. Select this line as the cutting edge and then select the lines as shown to trim. Right click to exit. Type TR and press enter again and trim the lines as shown in the basement. Now type EX and press enter and then select the lines as shown to extend. If you are using prior versions of AutoCAD, then type EX and press enter twice. Then type TR and press enter again and trim this line. Now I'll offset the line upwards. So type O and press enter. Specify the offset distance as 3200. Press enter. Select this line and click upwards. Then select this line, move the cursor upwards, type 100 and press enter. Do it for second floor as well. The parapet wall's height is 950. So offset this line upwards by 950 as shown. Always right click to exit from any command. Now type TR and press enter and trim all the lines inside the slabs as shown. Repeat trim command and trim all the lines as shown. Now if you think about the parapet wall of 75 mm thickness, so what we'll get is this section of this wall and the column lines. So we'll do that afterwards. First we'll complete the bottommost part, the footings and all. So draw a vertical line passing through the center of this column as shown. Now click on Polyline tool or type PL and press enter. Click at this snap, move towards right, type 200 and press enter. 800 downwards, 50 towards right, 200 downwards, 50 towards right again, 200 downwards again, 50 towards right and 200 downwards again, then 100 towards right, 150 downwards and then 100 downwards, and then click at this perpendicular snap and then right click to exit. Then select this polyline, type MI and press enter and then click at the two snaps as shown and then right click to mirror the polyline to this side as well. Now draw a few lines as shown. Then erase this line. Now we'll provide two hatches, BFS and PCC. So type H and press enter. Select ANSI 131 pattern. Click inside this boundary. Change the angle to 45 and the scale to 20, maybe 25. This is okay. So right click to exit. Repeat hatch command by right clicking. Take your mouse here and just scroll down. Select AR concrete hatch pattern. Then click inside this boundary. Change the scale to 1. Press enter. Now you can see this hatch consists of chips and sand. Now select it completely. Type J and press enter to join it. Now I'll just copy and place it to other positions. So I'll just project the lines through the center of the columns using construction line. Do it as shown. Then just select it and copy it as shown. Then erase these construction lines. Now type TR and press enter and trim the lines as shown. Always right click to exit from any command. Now let's draw the staircase portion. So first I'll set the stair layer as the current layer. Then I'll project this line using construction line. So do it as shown. So the rise is 150 and the tread here is 250 mm. So type L and press enter. Click at this snap. Move upwards. Type 150 and press enter. Move towards left. Type 250 and press enter. Right click to exit. Then just erase the construction line. Then select the step. Type CO and press enter. Click at this snap and then click at the snaps as shown to make multiple copies. 10 copies to be precise. Now I'll extend this line. So type EX and press enter and just click to extend as shown. Now type O and press enter. Specify the offset distance as 150 units. Press enter. Then offset the line downwards as shown and then right click to exit. Now type L and press enter and draw the line as shown. Then select this line, type M and press enter and move it towards left by 250 units. So this is the stair section. As we are cutting it like this. So trim a few lines as shown. This is the slab. So trim this as well. Now here you can see 3 steps. So that's this 3 steps. Then a landing. And then you go upstairs. So type L and press enter and draw the lines as shown. Now select the wall layer as the current layer. Then type L and press enter and draw this line. Now I'll offset this line upwards. So type O and press enter. Specify the offset distance as 75 units. Press enter. Then select this, click upwards. Then select this line, click upwards again, and then right click to exit. Now trim these lines. Lower layer is BFS and then there is PCC. So type H and press enter. Click inside this boundary, press escape. Right click to repeat hatch command and click inside this boundary. Again right click to exit. Now type MA and press enter. Select this hatch and then select this hatch. To match properties, right click to exit. So this part is done. This is remaining 450 mm sand filling at the bottom, then BFS and PCC of 75 mm thickness. So type O and press enter. Specify the offset distance as 75 units. Press enter. Make to offset downwards. Then right click to exit from offset command. Then just trim the lines as shown. Okay, I have erased a few lines by mistake. So redraw as shown. Now type H and press enter. Click inside the boundaries as shown. Right click to exit. Repeat hatch command by right clicking and then click inside the boundaries as shown. Then type MA and press enter and match properties as shown. Again type H and press enter. Select AR sand pattern and click inside these boundaries as shown to create sand pattern hatch. So I'll leave it up to this only. Wait for the next part to come. Please like and share the video if you guys really like it. So everybody stay healthy, stay safe. Bye bye.